So today we're going to be talking about this bad boy right here and why I think it is the perfect travel lens. So I bought this lens about 3 months ago, and up until that point I was shooting on the kit 28 to 70 3.5 to 5.6 Sony lens, and I've been wanting to upgrade that since forever, even though it was so hard to justify because it took fantastic pictures like this one, and even this. So it was really difficult to actually commit to it, and I've been looking around, which one do I buy? And then Tamron came out with this, and I thought, there's no way that this can actually do it all. After watching a few reviews on YouTube, I decided, why not try it out and see where we get with it. So I guess the biggest issue I had with buying one of these was the size of it. Because the kit lens is such a small lens, you can pack it away to next to nothing on your camera. So it was really important that I had a small lens, or small enough lens, that could still fit in the bag and not take up too much space. And this is where this one came in, because it is about 576mm, which is perfect for a weekend away or a week away, which is not too bad. It can still fit into your camera bag without being too much of a liability. And so when I bought it, I thought, let's go for a week away somewhere, and I went to an area known as the Warrumbungle National Park in New South Wales. It was really the main reason I went, outside of being a fantastic area, was to test out this lens. And then I took this picture, and I was looking at it going, what is going on with this? I was just like, yo fam, that is an all-round lens that took that type of picture. And since then I've fallen in love with it, because what type of lens that extends to that far takes a picture like that? And after taking that one, I also took this one and this one and this one. I'm thinking, whoa, like surely something's wrong here. And so I really tried to find the negatives. I thought maybe there's fringing on the sides. There wasn't any fringing. Maybe I thought there was a drop in sharpness. So I zoomed in to a 1:1, and like there's a little bit of sharpness loss, a tiny bit, but it's nothing that you can't sort of fix in post. So I was really shocked to find that this actually can do everything, especially starting at 2.8. Now I do say 2.8, but 2.8 only stays till 32mm, and then from then on you have 3.2 up to 43mm, 3.5 until 54mm, f4 until 78mm, f4.5 until 114, f5 until 145, and then f5.6 at 200mm. Now, is this a liability? Personally, I mean, for some people maybe it is. You just have to check what type of pictures you take, but because I primarily shoot landscapes, I didn't find it to be an issue in the slightest, because I can just up the ISO and then use a denoise tool in Capture One when I'm editing. So it hasn't been so far an issue. Now, the one area that I would say keep an eye on is low light performance, because the only time you're really going to get crisp, clear, low light shots is when you're on that 28mm f2.8 aperture. But anything past that, it's really quite a struggle. So as long as the subject's well lit and clear, everything's fine. Now, another slight drawback of this lens, which has since been fixed, but it was initially a problem, was that I was finding that I would be missing focus when I was taking pictures. Problem was that it didn't tell me. Like, the camera said I was locked in focus, and then when I got back onto the computer I found that I was out of focus and I wasn't sure what was happening. But Tamron has since released an update for this lens which has fixed that, so thank God the issue has disappeared. So thoughts on this lens. Now, overall build quality, it is all plastic. You don't get any stabilization with the lens or controls on the side except for a little lock button just here. But outside of that, you're just relying on your in-body stabilization inside the camera, which isn't that much of an issue considering how good IBIS is in the Sony cameras these days. So for 3 months of using this lens, I have been extremely impressed with it, and that's why I wanted to make a review, because of how shocked I am of how far technology has come to allow for optics like this at such a good price. So well done, Tamron, and thank you, because this has more or less replaced every lens in my camera bag, unless I want to do astrophotography, which I've got the 17 to 28mm for that anyway. But outside of that, I really don't see a point in getting anything else at this current moment. So if you found this review helpful, I would really appreciate if you just tap that little like button, or if you would, consider subscribing. That'd be even better as well. So thank you. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, look after yourself. Peace out.